Alright guys, welcome to the stream. We are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 again today. So we shall continue from where we left yesterday and let's start, shall we? Just checking my stream. Okay, it's fine. Hold on, let me start the stream here as well so that I can see. Alright, voice is coming, fine. Okay, we good. So, oh, I am actually famished. Let's go and eat something. Eat from the pot.
Aye, true bliss with a full belly.
Okay, I'm bleeding as well. Sorry about that. Bleeding, okay.
Feels pretty weak, but it's regular.
What's the other thing? Yeah, I have to wash myself in the trough. Wash yourself.
I feel like a new man.
Alright. What to do now? D. Talk to Bozina.
What you asked?
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole lithium potion into you last night.
Lithium
That's
potion.
what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
Damn.
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before hands beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him all right. I've got a bit of that lithium potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
How do I recognize the herbs?
Alright. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere, or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you
Anything
feel
for
up
you,
to it,
Granny?
laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a
saved my
grave's a
life.
tough job,
I
even
would
for a
too.
healthy fella.
I think I can
Not to
manage.
worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius the gravedigger when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Take the spade. I think it's by the dung piles. Where are the dung piles? Okay. Take it. Pick up the corpse. Bro, you just defeated death. How are you gonna lift that up? Reeds. We ought to go to the reeds. Hey, there's this fat boar. Alright. Let's go. Reeds. Do we see reeds, guys?
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh,
Yeah, reeds.
bastard's hard work.
Yep.
I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
This seems to be a good spot. There. Bro, at least you could have gotten some clothes.
Quite
What the
hungry.
fuck? After quite a bit of arduous work,
May the earth rest lightly on
we
you,
are done.
bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
I wanna try to kill this boar, but I'm too scared to do that at the same time. Alright. Didn't she say that we have to follow the rocks? I don't want to get lost, bro. Follow the rocks. Okay. Is this what she was talking about? Maybe.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Okay. We are close, I guess. This has to be sage.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
We will have some more. Because we'll have to make some lithium for us as well, I guess. Lithium. Pick it up. Pick it up. Alright, I think. Oh, I just forgot we don't have a refrigerator in medieval times, so it's all gonna rot. There's no point in carrying so much. The second thing is chamomile. Chamomile is. That is chamomile, I guess. No, it's nettle. Where is chamomile then? It said white petal, she said. I mean, white petals with yellow in the center.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
So hands. Where am I supposed to go then? What the fuck?
I can't just go off and leave Hans to his fate.
I think this is it. Yeah, chamomile. There we go.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bejena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Alright. Mr. Hans, here we go. Alright, give me a second, guys. Let me see something really quickly to ensure everything is fine. Okay, yep. Alright, let's go.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy! When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov! Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me, or talk to Cold Steel! Who the hell are you, and what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel. I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelioff, alright?
I could go for something to eat now.
Really wanna kill them.
Devil take it. That's
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be
all
grumpy.
sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So,
Pavlena.
I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and
Come
I'll
on.
change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll
Sure.
try.
Let's brew the remedy. No, I don't know.
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Oh, you're hungry
Everything's
already?
prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the
Let's
alcove.
eat from the pot. Boiling hot pot. Alright, what to do, Granny?
All done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
What do I have to do? Start alchemy?
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Recipes. Okay. Add chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add to the cauldron. Finally pour. Wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile and handful of sage. Okay. Add the chamomile, boil for 1 turn, grind the sage, add to the cauldron.
If you've
finally
read the
pour.
recipe, get back to the bench.
Okay.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
It's gotta be wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Too realistic.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Bro, that's hard.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Confirm.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
2 handfuls of chamomile. Okay, take. Throw in. Take. And throw in.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now,
All right.
take one handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
I don't know how to spell it. Say it. Mortar and pestle. Okay.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the
Pour
cauldron.
some sugar on me. Alright, drop it.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
File. And pour it in.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
We're good. Chamomile decoction. Quantity 2. Let's go. Leave bench.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
Yes.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Okay, I'm tired. Probably hungry as well. Yeah, hungry. Eat from the pot, like the endless pot that we have. I can eat more from the pot.
There's nothing to eat here.
Nothing to eat. Easy.
That decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better.
Sleep and save.
And that'll
Let's
give
go.
you strength. There's not
By the
much
way,
more I can
this
do now.
game doesn't
It's
have.
up to you and
This game doesn't have manual saving feature. It has actually. You need to use potions. It's hallucinating once again.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
Trucifer. If I'd have had its life back in Necropolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. Rotted hell!
How did you survive?
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger god fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Okay.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Teresa?
Were you having a nightmare?
Pavlena.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than
Definitely
yesterday,
better than
definitely.
Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
What? Oh. Perk points. Let's see. It should be in player. Yeah. You can find all information and okay. Close. Charisma. Ten available perk points. Alright, I'm just gonna
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to
leave
be
it for
grumpy.
now.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
Okay, eat up from the endless pot once again. What's that? Alright, have a seat.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans
I
chased
remember
after the
that.
wounded animal, he got
Yes,
caught
you
by
were.
a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
What the heck?
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think
She's a bold
twice.
one.
But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armour. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours.
Fortune
Fortune
favours the
favours the
bold.
bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Bro,
For
you
your
need a
journey.
you need clothes.
Bajanem,
I think she gave
I don't know
us
how to thank you for all this.
clothes.
But I do.
Whatever.
Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned. Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
I need
What
to
about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us. And we can't just...
Henry, so did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Berghoff is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going.
Alright, let's go. Thank you, Granny. Damn, we're getting dough. Finally, we're out of this cabin in the woods. Oh, the music is beautiful. This is so beautiful, guys. Honestly. Damn. Is that mud?
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies.
Nobody's gonna
You
believe
can't beat an
you are
educated man
noble.
of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanash of Lipa.
What? Not gonna be good. It's not gonna pan out good. I can. Oh, damn! Fuck's sake!
Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on a double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanash would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir? There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
We out of here.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate?
You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
You're right. We're a pair of tramps. But we can't go back.
You're telling me?
It'd be a total disgrace.
Well, you'd get over it, but what about me? I wanted to use this expedition to show Uncle Hanush that I'm adult and ready to rule Perkstein. But now, there's no way we can go back now. Not in this state. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajena's. The best way to honour their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Because they didn't give enough coins. Is that it?
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Find bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you, what are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my! Oh! Can you smell that too?
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Does anyone
I want some talk about your character.
Okay, old lady. We gotta wash ourselves. But how washing in this trough can get rid of the excrement-laden stench that we have?
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
I hope my uncle don't let me down.
So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a mo then, I'll be right back.
Okay, Catherine.
Tastes good today.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't
lying,
at any
bro.
pond.
She's lying.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
What the fuck?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be
That
there.
means wedding.
For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Damn, bro.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do? Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with My old man was meant to take him into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to hold the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Carrying sacks? We can do a lot more than just...
I can't wait to hear this.
Before we were ambushed, we were carrying an important message for... If you need someone to negotiate for you...
Ambushed envoys, eh? Jesus, there's no end of trouble with them bandits. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. And I couldn't care less if you're...
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from? If you...
Rat-eye.
Rat-eye? I ain't been further than Nebak, but I know this place is...
Okay.
I heard some talk about some...
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semin is his vassal.
Who is this... Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort and village belonged to him. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family, and they used to be a rich...
Could I get to the
I
wedding?
don't know about that, lad.
Where's the wedding?
At Semin, of course. What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartia.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. What can I get for you?
Alright.
Take
Sir Hans cap on. Talk to him.
Talk to that woman from the pond.
I know it didn't look like she was too.
The main thing is, she didn't.
It's definitely her, though. And don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semyon, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Damn.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks if we both...
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work.
Alright, I understand.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocrat?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the... Now, so if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitch...
So, which do I...
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget...
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks.
How? You're giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
Yes,
as soon as we
Mutt.
have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That'll be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Butcher? Safe?
Okay. We have to pick some lug sacks now. Where are the lug sacks? Wow. What the fuck? Where are the lug sacks then? Oh, I guess we have to unload it from there, the cart.
God bless.
Pick up.
Oof!
Knows what
That isn't half heavy.
Oh. They remind me of those nomad riffraff.
Who are you called Rick?
Did you say something?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Okay, let's go.
I ask you, who goes to a tavern stinking like that? A beggar, that's who.
There you go.
I think somebody would enrage. So, what's his name? Sir Hans Capon.
Christ! Pardon me.
Bro, wasn't it the pantry? What the fuck? Where is the pantry?
You're just an idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel.
Damn, he's already in a fight.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Already in a fight.
Ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke you.
I'm perfectly calm. Keep working and take no...
Don't say...
Henry, stop.
Now to fetch another.
Work those...
Oh,
to be more sympathetic toward people who've been ambushed when you've got so many bandits and other rabble here.
We are sympathetic, but you're no nobleman, just an ordinary pigman.
How can you say that, you lot?
There you go.
Alright. I guess the pantry is here. Yep. Okay. 2. Three. This is hard work, bro. Something is cooking up. I heard the hard sound.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're gonna punch that asshole.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
Oh, we getting into a fight? Yes.
know you!
That fella! He's the one!
Now we'll have you, scum.
Fucking hell!
Out nice hit!
Hey,
Nice
now
strike.
you fucked up. This is unbelievable.
Here, shave
What the fuck? How do I fight 3 people?
Slice him up! Don't spare him! To the stocks! All your man for us,
Let him have
fucker!
it!
Come on then!
Don't spare him!
that fucker out!
Damn it! Bastard!
Oh, that! Ich wurde... Los!
Kill him!
No match for us, fucker!
Why do I always think yo the fuck? Good!
What the fuck?
What's the matter? Shit yourself?
Nice hit!
Come on.
What's this to be your ex?
Send my greetings to the devil!
That won't work on me!
Come on.
Get in from behind!
Two down. How many
on,
people
then.
are there?
All the way
What
over
the
here.
fuck?
Good! No chance. Bad luck! Two left hands.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
We're going to jail, bro. Oh no, what the fuck?
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak? You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, would have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! You get a whipping too.
Okay.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fuck beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ugh, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the... Well, still got nothing to say, yokel? I can't believe my so-called protector, you couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I haven't said anything because there's no point arguing. You won't do us any good. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened.
Damn, bro,
I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. I have to consider what to do next.
Next morning, one day like that.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Axolotl.
Hey!
Damn.
Oh shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines.
Damn, he mad.
I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Damn, bro, after all that.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
Alright.
Suppose I really do need to find some job.
Okay,
I'll find
guys,
muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Alright. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream now.
Hey, you!
I hope whoever's watching the stream
Henry,
after
right?
the stream, because nobody showed
Was
up,
it the other one?
likes it. So I bid you guys farewell for now, and see ya. Bye.